Oh shit! Hey, how's it going? My name is Devious, and today we have the Transformers, or for Cybertron, Kingdom Scorponok. Scorponok being from the original Beast Wars TV show from the 90s, as you can tell by looking at him. Now in the show, Scorponok is known to be Megatron's right-hand man, being very loyal and a bit of a dumbass. But that's all I can remember. Honestly, I don't remember much, seeing as how I have not seen the show in a very, very long time. Now, as you can tell by looking at the figure, kind of, not really, because camera is shit. The painting and sculpting of this figure is very fucking good. Looking at the texturing of everything, it kind of does resemble that of a scorpion, maybe. I don't know. I don't like scorpions. They freak me the fuck out. Oh shit! Now, the head sculpt for the toy is actually very show accurate. You can't really tell. Yeah, you can't tell at all. But there is some extra little detailing on his little quote-unquote facial hair part. It's not a solid purple stripe. There is actually some engravings. Now, speaking of some show accuracy, you can open up his claws on both sides to reveal some missiles like he had in the show, and a little bee thing. That both of the shits can come out if you wanted to interchange them. Maybe you didn't want them in the left or right claw. And the bee fly, supposed to be a bee in the original, I don't know about now. This little drone, very nice looking, very accurate. But we'll get to that later. Now, for every good, there's some bad. Now, I don't know if it's exactly my figure, my copy of the figure, but some joints on this thing, it ain't great. Some of it is kind of loose. Like the knees here, a little bit loose. And also the tail. This doesn't peg in anywhere. Most of the time it wants to just fall down due to gravity or something. And these these legs here, scorpion legs, they're loose as hell. I even lost one of them earlier. But we'll get to that later. Now, speaking of joints, ball joint at the head, kind of tight, but I did just get this today, so it's alright. On the back here, the scorpion legs are on ball joints as well. The top and bottom one, I did that in opposite order because I'm smart, are on ball joints, and so are these middle ones that are connected together, allowing you to kind of pose them how you want. But I don't want to do that because I had them neatly packed in the back. Ah, fucker. Ball joint at the red tip. Hinge joint here and down here. Now, on mine, when I first got this out of the box and was trying to stand them up, if you don't have the tail a certain way, if you don't have it up like that, or at least on mine, now it doesn't want to fucking do it. But if I didn't have it like this thing just wanted to drop all the way down. But seemingly now, I guess I fucked with it enough that it's fine. Rotation at the arms. Arms can swing up, but that's mainly due to transformation. Swivel at the bicep. Hinge joint at the bicep as well. Swivel at the wrist. And as mentioned earlier, these claws can open up. Swivel at the waist, however, the backpack can get in the way. Swivel at the thighs. Legs can go back that far and forward that far. Legs can spread out that much. And lastly, pretty good ankle pivot. And if you notice, while I was trying to pose or show off the articulation, these legs painted my fucking dick. With all that posability, you can actually get them into some pretty nice poses, and the backpack actually does not knock them down or bring them down in any way, shape, or form, to my surprise. However, the scorpion legs, they do get in the way when you're trying to play with the figure, and if you're an idiot like me, or if you're a brute, they do fly off, which you will then have to go find, making me go insane and lose it in more ways than one. Fuck off. What was that? Alright, that's new. Okay, so as we saw right there, I somehow managed to knock off the bottom part of this claw. Luckily, it went on just fine. I don't even know how the fuck I did that. That's kind of stupid and amazing at the same time. Now, as annoying as the Scorpion legs are in robot mode, that more so plays into the Scorpion mode. So let's get into that. To transform it, first we want to rotate the Scorpion legs kind of like that to get them into position. Also to get them the fuck out the damn way. Next we want to rotate the hands or the elbows and then bend them. Next you want to open up the chest. Also kind of helps to tilt the head up a little bit and kind of reach in the gaps to get that chest open. Like so. And you can kind of see it right there in the chest. There's some sculpting in there. I don't know what that's a reference to, but if you know, please let me know in the comments. After doing that, what you want to do is bring down the head. It does not go all the way. That is as much as you're going to get it. Next, you want to rotate up the arms. Then next, what you want to do, unpeg the waist from the back, somewhere in there. Ow! Fucker! And then bring it down after you unpegged it. Now what you want to do is rotate the waist. Rotate the waist. Did I say that right the first time? I don't remember. Rotate this leg. Flip up the foot. Now it is supposed to tab in. There's a little tiny tab right there and a tab hole right there. It's meant to, but it doesn't. Next you want to rotate this leg. Then fold up the foot. Why am I winded? What the fuck? Then you want to bring the whole waist section down. Now there are tabs on the sides here of the tail and little grooves on the legs. You kind of can see, or not really. What you want to do is to kind of situate them in. Kind of get those pegs to go in first. Kind of like that. And then what you want to do next, make sure that this gray heel, which on this foot is gray, but on this one it's purple, and you'll see why in a second. That heel goes through that hole right there, kind of like that, with the heel poking out like that. Readjusting everything. Next, what you want to do is bend the knee, bring that into the chest, and it stays like that. That is the best as you're going to get it. Kind of mess around with it to better situate it, but this is as close as the instructions tell you to do it. Also want to flip up this back piece and grab the head, scorpion head that's right there, which is a pain in my fucking ass. Ow. After you've done that, put that out. Now you would think, or you would hope, that there would be an easier way to pull that out, but there isn't. Bring the leg sections down. Kind of tab them in, but not really. Then rearrange the legs however you want. Now the Scorpion mode, it's alright. It's pretty convincing, but it's alright. Look from the top, looks fantastic. Turn it upside down. Oh, it's a mess. Clearly see where his robot mode legs are, and you can clearly see a head. And I wish there was a way that they've hidden the head better, but I mean, what they already pulled with the engineering to get from a stocky little robot to this pretty convincing Scorpion, pretty great. Now in terms of articulation, pretty much the same as it was in robot mode. You have the ball joint still at the stinger. You have one hinge joint as opposed to two. Legs still on the ball joints. You can move them how you want, and you can move the arms the same as you want, or as you could in robot mode, and they still love it. All in all, the figure, it's only alright. I mean, it is slowly growing on me, but yeah, it's okay. Like I mentioned, the engineering put into the transformation makes playing with this thing actually a lot more funner than I've probably made it sound. But because of some of the loose joints and the fact that I can lose these legs at any fucking second, this thing's a pain in my fucking ass. I still recommend getting this figure if you want to complete the Kingdom line, or if you just like the Beast Wars series like I do, and you can't get your hands on the original figures. I mean, why would you? Because they're kind of ugly. Now, if you'll excuse me. Red Rocket,